Hey, this is Tim with River Shark Prospecting. First, I want to say thank you. We're still new to YouTube. We're figuring things out. It's our first season, first summertime ever on YouTube. So we finally figured this much out. So we want to say thank you to CNR Treasures, A&M Prospecting, Lucky Luke Prospecting, and Mandy Brown. Please check them out on YouTube. I think it's awesome. Sorry we didn't say thank you sooner, but we just literally figured out that we have a few other subscribers that we can't see. Not sure why. Maybe their subscription is not public. I don't know. But either way, that's the ones I could see. So thank you so much for subscribing. It really helps build our channel. I can't thank you enough. We're here to talk about the Sluice Box. Now, just so you guys know, Sluice Box has not paid me or offered me anything or sponsored me this year. This is something we bought off of Amazon with our own money, and we chose to use it all summer. We're pretty happy with the results. So we're gonna talk about our classifier, we're gonna talk about how much gold we got, and we're also gonna be talking about the shovel that we built. So we'll be talking about that today. So let's take a look at this Sluice Box. When you order it, it comes with a 1/8" classifier, which is designed to sit in your head. So it's kind of a round design, and it's designed to put your classifier in there and put your dirt in there and do that. So this head of this classifier is pretty cool. You hear that? These are all really tiny riffles. They get bigger as they go down, and we found that the gold starts separating right about in here, and it works its way down, and it gets trapped right in here as it meets the sluice, or other areas which we'll show you in there. But this is a pretty cool feature. Always clean this out too, because there's oftentimes gold stuck down in there. This is the main sluice box. This is one of the ones that comes with that head and the classifier. So this meets that head right here. There's a little nugget trap. It says Sluice Box. There's little riffles right here, and then there's miner's moss, more riffles, miner's moss, and more riffles, and down in there. So let me go ahead and pop this apart. Now, in the tutorial on Amazon, Sluice Box shows that you can just bend it to release these little things, but we found that doesn't really work very well. So we chose to use a little 90-degree pick, put it in there, pops it right out, no problem. Doesn't really do any damage to the Sluice Box. So that comes out. I'll pop the other one out for you. So this right here has got another little area, another one, and in here underneath that miner's moss, a lot of black sand gets caught and very fine micro gold gets caught. I mean, this thing catches micro gold, like the fine tiny stuff. Works really good. Most sluice boxes will catch the bigger gold, but this right here catches the micro tiny. So we're very happy with that. So these sluice boxes, you can put them together like this. You can put them together like that, so it's an extra long one, along with the head. Or you can also take them back apart. And these are designed hold on a second. Figure this out. Okay, these are designed to go right next to each other. Come on. There we go. So these are designed to go right next to each other. So you can run them like that. You can run them as wide as you want. If you want to run 10 of them, you can run 10. You want to run 2, 4, whatever, but that's pretty cool. It's a really cool feature. So you can run as wide as you want to. So on their tutorial on Amazon, when you buy these, they show that you can just kind of flex the thing and these things pop out. We found that that's a little difficult. We tried that and it honestly broke right there. So that's kind of why we chose to go with this 90-degree pick. So that stops happening. But either way, we're very happy with this design. Now to put these back in, it's very simple. These just pop in here like that. And you just push it down and it snaps right in. It's a little easier when these things are wet, but that's it. I mean, it gets pretty simple. So that's pretty much it. Next, we're going to talk about this classifier. This classifier, Jason from Flower Gold Wizards put out a video. He was in his workshop, a detailed video on how to build one of these. I can't seem to find that, so if you happen to see this video, Jason, maybe you can find that video and repost it. I did share this on Facebook, and people can't find your video either. But either way, I should have saved it, but I didn't. Anyhow, so the whole idea is, the reason why Jason built one of these is this shape right here. His might be a little bit more octagonal shape, but his explanation is, if you put your dirt, say like in a round classifier, such as that, it's like a cup of coffee. You put your coffee and then you spin your cup. Well, the coffee doesn't move, the cup just spins around it. Well, so you put your dirt in here, your rocks, whatever, and you classify it. They bounce off all of these sides, and it gets them really clean, and believe me, it does. I only built this thing about a week ago, so I've only used it like twice. The whole idea is, right here, you got the whole sides, you got the bottom. So your classification's happening on the sides, on the bottom. It works really well. This is material I used to build the shovels. Well, I chose to go ahead and just bend it out and weld it up to make handles. Now on Jason's, he has this, from what I've seen, it's bolted around and bolted at the seams. Well, I'm an auto body tech by trade, so I do a lot of welding, so I chose to weld this thing together versus screwing it together, and it works really good. I can't wait to use it all next season. We've only got to use it a couple of times, about 2 times this year, and our season is pretty much over. The weather's going to change very quickly here in Alaska. Going in next week will be in the middle of October, so it ain't going to be long. So that's that. Now let's talk about our shovel that we built. This is the River Shark shovel. I dreamt of this design a little over 2 years ago. I woke up, I wrote the plans, went back to bed. I studied for about 3 months on the internet before building one, figuring somebody had to have built one of these. That's not the case. So I wrote my plans down and I built this. So let me show you exactly what it does. So this mouth opens, closes. So this is built for fast moving water, or fast moving and deep water, and just deep water, or any body of water you want to use it in. So if there's one of my videos, my first videos I ever put on YouTube, you can see I was at Crow Creek Mine, fast moving water, and we were digging with a regular shovel, and all we had left was just big rocks, but all the fine stuff had washed off our shovel. And then we used this before we had actually painted it, and this thing captured a lot in that same exact spot, fast moving. So You put this in the fast moving or deeper water. You put it down in there and you close it. Well, what's happening? So it's not exactly watertight. It's got areas where water can escape, but the dirt will not. And so basically, even if you got fast moving water rushing over it, whatever you got in here is staying. It's not coming out. And until you open it to release it and put it in your bucket or classifier or whatever you want. This is a design that we worked on very hard, and we're going to be redesigning it this winter. We're going to be building it out of high-grade aluminum. We've been told this is a little bit heavy by a few people. This shovel probably weighs about 12 or 13 pounds. I believe it has to be heavy, because if you got deep water and it's also fast moving, something light will be very hard to control. This head right here is so heavy, it just sinks right to the bottom of the creek wherever you're digging. It goes down there. So you have more control. So it might not be for everybody, this heavier design. But we are going to build a much lighter design that'll cut the weight by half. We're going to try to build it to where it's high-grade aluminum and it'll be able to slip onto any spade shovel and turn into a river shark. So we're going to be working on that. We got plenty of time. We got a long winter ahead of us, so we'll see what happens with that. Either way, this thing has worked great for the last 2 years. So our patent should be back, I think, February or March of next year. Our patent should be back. Right now, it's still currently patent pending. Like I said, we did not patent the actual shovel. We patented the design that we built and welded to the shovel. So there you go. So a little bit of that gold was from Flower Gold Wizards. I'm going to say maybe 0.25 gram from that pay dirt. The other, probably 1.5 grams, was from my wife hand panning at the creek. Most of that came from using that sluice box. A little bit from our high banker, which I'll show you here in a second. So right there is our gold hog. That thing folds out to almost 7 foot long. It's pretty crazy. Let's see if I can find it. So right here is our 2-inch pump, and we have our, sorry, my garage is kind of a mess, but right there's our great big 2-inch hose, our suction hose, and then we have our discharge hose somewhere around here folded up. Anyway, so we found some of the gold with that, but maybe about 1.5 grams with that. Most of it came from that sluice box. Go ahead and grab all the gold that we found this year, and we'll go ahead and get this stuff away. Let's take a look at it. Now, this is the most gold I've ever found. Hold on a second here. There we go. A little bit more. There we are. So I've already dried this gold out. Get it up there in a smile one time. There we go. So I think that's a pretty good amount of gold. At least for me it is. So we're going to go ahead and weigh this up. So we'll be right back. Turn the scale on. I'll go ahead and put you on there. Hit the tare button. There we go. We're back to 0. So there it is. Let's weigh it up and see what we get. Oh, so close, but so far away to 8 grams. It's okay. I'll take it. Yeah, I wish it was just that a little teeny bit more, but that's okay. So we hope you liked today's video. Our mining season in Alaska is pretty much done. So now we're going to be ordering up pay dirts and that kind of thing to do reviews this winter. I'm gonna try to find some gold ore too, so I can crush it and see if we can find any free mill gold. I don't know where I can get that from, but I'll find it. Till then, again, thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank to everybody for watching our videos. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to next season. Like I said, we're going to work on that shovel. We'll try to get that redesigned. Till then, I got lots of housework to do, drywall, that kind of stuff. So, I guess later on this winter, we'll see you guys for some pay dirt reviews and things like that. If you want to reach us, we'd love to hear from you. You can reach us at River Shark Prospecting on Messenger. You can also reach us at riversharkprospecting@yahoo.com, and or you can reach us on Facebook, or even leave us a comment right here on YouTube, and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. We've had a great, fun season this year. I wish I was recording yesterday. Yesterday, my wife was using that classifier that I built, and she didn't really know how to use it. She's roiling it around and spinning it, bopping it up and down, and she got a face full of water, and I couldn't help but laugh. So, anyway, thanks again. We'll see you guys next season, and we'll see you later on this winter for some reviews. Thanks for watching.